If you're trying to keep your inbox clean, but you get emails often that perhaps you don't need in your inbox, but you do want to come back to a little bit later, it can be handy to make a Gmail filter. To do that, click on the email message and click on More, and then say Filter Messages like these. Gmail is going to look for common information from the message. So in this case, these are my Buffalo News notifications, and I get them from this email address. So it's going to populate it in the information, and if you see behind it, it's found all of the messages like that. I can go ahead and say create a filter. And when I create a filter, it's going to ask me what I want to do with it. Personally, I don't need these in my inbox every day, so I'm going to have it skip the inbox. I'm also going to have it apply a label. So it's going to sort of filter it over to the side here. And then if I want to read it a little bit later, I can just go into that label and find it. So I can apply the label. And since I don't have one yet, I'm going to say new label. I'm going to call it Buffalo News. You can also nest them under existing labels if you wanted to kind of create a little tree, but I don't have anything yet, so I'll just go ahead and say create. And then I'll go ahead and say create filter. The email you're working on to set up the filter may still be in your inbox, like this one is here. So for this particular one that you use to set up the filter, you may have to move it manually. But going forward, all other ones should filter into that new filter you received. So like this is the daily news I got for today. They skip the inbox and they go right into that filter, and you still get a flag when it tells you there's a new message there that's unread. If you ever need to change the filter you created, like maybe I don't like seeing these little unread flags, they're going to distract me, you can always edit your existing filters by clicking on Settings, go to See All Settings, Filters and Blocked Addresses, and then come down to the filter you created. It tells you what it's doing. It's skipping my inbox and it's applying this label. You can also edit that, and you can add some other things as well. So if you go Continue, you could change it and say mark it as red, and then of course you have all these other options as well. Once you finish making the changes you want, you can just say update filter. Again, it will take a day for this to go into effect, but then tomorrow it should be marked as red when it comes in.